The Stranger's Gift. In the bustling heart of a rainy city, where the neon lights flickered like distant stars, lived a young man named Alex. At 22, he was barely scraping by. His days were a blur of odd jobs, delivering packages in the downpour, washing dishes until his hands cracked, and counting every penny in his worn-out wallet. One particularly dreary evening, after a long shift that paid just enough for a bus ride home, Alex found himself in a small diner, staring at a menu he couldn't afford. His stomach growled in protest.
Before we continue, subscribe, like in this video.
He had was a crumpled $5 bill. Enough for a cup of coffee, maybe, but not the hearty meal he desperately needed. As he sat at the counter, debating whether to order or just leave, an older gentleman in a faded trench coat entered the diner.
I'll have a turkey sandwich on
That
rye.
seemed to carry the weight of many
black
stories, took a seat a few stools away. He ordered a simple sandwich and coffee, glancing occasionally at Alex, who was now pretending to read the menu for the umpteenth time. When the waitress came to take Alex's order, he hesitated, mumbling something about just the coffee. But before he could hand over his money, the older man leaned over quietly to the waitress and whispered, "Put his meal on my tab, whatever he wants. Don't tell him it's from me." Alex ended up ordering a burger and fries, his first real meal in days. When the bill came, the waitress smiled and said, "It's already taken care of, hon." Confused but grateful, Alex looked around, but the older man had slipped out into the night without a word. That small act of kindness warmed more than just his belly. It reignited a spark of hope in him. Someday, Alex thought as he walked home, I'll pay it forward. Years rolled by like pages in a book. Alex channeled that moment into fuel for his dreams. He went back to school at night, earned a degree in business, and started a small tech company that grew into a thriving enterprise. By his mid-30s, he was a successful entrepreneur, known not just for his innovations but for his philanthropy. He founded a foundation that helped struggling families with food, education, and medical aid, always remembering the stranger who had once saved him from hunger. One crisp autumn day, Alex received a call from his foundation's director. "We have a case that might interest you personally," she said. An elderly man in the hospital, terminal illness, no family, and mounting bills. He's too proud to ask for help, but a nurse tipped us off. We've got the funds to cover his treatment anonymously if you approve. Alex didn't hesitate. "Do it," he replied. "Make sure he gets the best care. No one should suffer alone." Little did he know, the man in the hospital bed was the same stranger from the diner all those years ago. His name was Elias, a retired teacher who had spent his life helping others quietly, often at his own expense. Now, facing his final days, Elias received a letter from the foundation. "Your medical expenses have been paid in full by an anonymous donor. Rest easy." As Elias lay there, a faint smile crossed his lips. He never learned the donor's identity, but in his heart, he felt the universe's gentle nod, a reminder that kindness, once given, echoes back in ways we can't always see. And so, in the quiet weave of fate, Alex's success had come full circle, repaying a debt he didn't even know he owed. For kindness, like a river, flows onward, touching shores far beyond its source.